Yeah, can
Teacher?
you hear me?
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
I can't hear you now.
Poof. Sorry. What about now?
Yes.
Nothing?
Now it's better.
Okay, well, hopefully it stays better. Maybe? Uh, sorry.
Mm.
Alexander, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Alexander, how's it going?
Good.
Okay, good to hear. Alexander, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Okay, nice. And what do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do in your free time?
Mhm. Unfortunately, I have a lack of free time because I have a very busy social life. Not social life. Social life, yes.
So social life would be generally like hanging out with your friends, doing fun
No,
activities.
just have a busy life. I have been working hard and for long hours. So sometimes free
Okay,
time
so you're pretty.
with my friends and so on.
All right. I'm having a little bit of trouble. This my quiet. Put up my screen. So hold on. Uh,
Mm.
come on. Sorry, guys. This why? Can you hear me at the moment? No. Son of
I
a
can
gun.
hear you.
Okay. Well, that's good at
Yes.
least. All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
now it's better.
Okay. Well, I've gotten closer to my router. I still can't. Oh, there it goes. All right. Hopefully this stays set. I've had trouble starting classes. I'm not really sure why. Um, but again, Alexander, welcome to class, and it's really good to meet you. Artem, welcome. How's it going, Artem?
Hi, everything is fine. How are you?
Doing really well. Thank you for asking. Artem, what have you done today so far?
Today, nothing special. I bought a robot vacuum brusher. Yes.
You bought a robot, like a Roomba?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. How do you like it?
I don't know. Now it's charging. I haven't tried it. Can you hear me?
Breaking up. Vitaly, welcome back to class. Vitaly, how's it going?
Hi Joshua, hi again. It's nice. It's fun today. Thank you.
Nice. It's good to have you back in class. And Vitaly, maybe do you have any plans for next week? Anything exciting happening in your life next week, Vitaly?
Oh, next week. Next week I will do nothing. I just laying, take a horizontal position, and doing nothing.
You're just gonna lie down in a horizontal position and do nothing. That sounds kind of boring. Hopefully you have a good book to read. But cool. All right. And Yusuf, Yusuf, welcome to class. How's it going?
Okay, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Doing really
Nice to
well.
meet
Thanks.
you again.
Yeah, nice to so nice to meet you would be for the first time. So nice to meet you. Be like first time meeting. Nice to see you again. It's like yeah, it's
Oh, nice to see you.
yeah, so nice to see you. Someone you already know. You'd say nice to see you. Hopefully that makes sense. And Diana, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Doing really well. Thanks for asking. And Diana, what about you? What have you done today so far?
Today I will go out with a friend this tonight. During the weekend, I'm going to participate in a 10 kilometers run race.
Great.
Yes, and I have to do it in less than 1 hour.
Okay, great. Yeah, that'll be fun. 10 kilometers is definitely a long way. But yeah, welcome to class.
Thank you.
Ilkin, how's it going?
Yes, teacher.
Hmm.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Doing really well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Thank you. Very well.
Nice. And Ilkin, where are you from?
I am from Azerbaijan. Do you know Azerbaijan?
Fun. What do you like to? Yeah, what do you do in your free time?
Uh, I try to learn English,
All right, I guess
and
that's
I would like to get a PhD degree. That's why I am trying to do anything in this issue.
you.
Okay.
Uh, gosh. But good. And let's get started with today's class. And let's have Alexander. Can you read the title and the next lines?
I'm sorry, what should I do?
Okay, can you read the title
Ah,
and the
okay.
next lines?
Parenting. Today we will learn vocabulary and practice conjugating verbs. Read comics about parenting, practice role plays, and talk about children and parents.
Okay, good. Really good job, Alexander. One small thing, Alexander, just your microphone gets quiet sometimes. I'm not sure why. It starts out really well, but it seems to get quiet soon after. But you did a good job with your pronunciation. Alexander, can you ask Artem the question, or this first sentence?
Tell a fun story about your childhood. When you were difficult, funny, silly, so on.
Funny story. Oh, I should remember. Uh, um, it's not a funny story, but when I was a child, I had an argue with my parents, and I decided to go to my countryside, and I just left my house in Moscow, and I thought that from my house I can find the bus to the countryside, but unfortunately I heard that I should use a metro, and I was just 8 years old. Yes.
Oh no. So you left your house in Moscow and you took the metro?
No, I was. My mother found me. I took all money from my. I don't know how to say it. When you're a child, you save money. Maybe it's a box. How to tell it? Where you save money?
Okay, so we'd call that either a piggy bank or
Yeah.
a savings.
Yeah. I broke it, and I had about maybe $1. And I wanted to go somewhere. It was a stupid idea, of course.
Nice. Nice. And so your mom found you before you got anywhere too far?
Yeah. I think that was very lucky to me that she found me.
Yeah, that's definitely pretty lucky. But good. Nice job. I'm sure you would have found your way back eventually.
Yeah.
All right. And Artem, can you can you read the same sentence? And Diana, can you answer?
Okay, Diana, could you tell a funny story about your childhood when you were difficult, funny, silly?
Well, when I was a child, I remember that in one day I went to the park with my brothers, and I met a girl that had my age, and she invited to her house to play with her toys, and I went with her without telling my parents and my brothers. My family have to call the police and they find me very late that day.
Oh man, that's awful. They found me very late that day. That's ridiculous. Okay. How old were you?
I was 7.
Okay. Wow. Nice. Yeah, your parents must have been so angry, and relieved, and I can't even imagine those emotions. Okay. Fantastic. Diana, can you read the next one? And Julieta, can you answer?
Okay.
Teacher, before.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Before go to before go to the next question, I have funny story I want to share with you. Just a second.
Okay.
Okay. Then in the first day of this call for me, okay. I don't know anything about school and education and these things. Here in Saudi Arabia, there is a system. After the 3rd class, we have a break. Okay. In that break, I went home. My mother asked me what happened because our home near the school. My mother asked me what happened. I said I graduated and the certification tomorrow. And my father returned me back to the school, and I never forget this story.
Nice.
Thank you.
And I. Yeah, and your father sent you back to school. That's hilarious. That's really, really funny. Okay, good. Good grammar too. And so yeah, Diana, can you read the next one? And Julieta, can you answer?
Yes. Julieta, if you are a mother, tell a funny anecdote about your kids. If you are not, tell a funny anecdote about your parents.
Okay. So one day we went, me and my mom, to the harbor. And my mom is a little bit clumsy. So she wanted to go on some boats. And she was walking on the boat, but at one point the boat opened. So she was with one foot in one boat and the other one in the other boat. And at the end, she fell into the sea.
Okay, that's really funny. Maybe we'd say at one point the boats moved apart.
Moved apart, yes.
1 foot on one boat and another foot on another, and then she fell into the sea. That's really good. So not the hardware store, the harbor. Can you repeat the harbor?
Harbor.
Yeah, and it's almost like an ER sound. Harbor.
Harbor.
Yeah, harbor. Sorry. Harbor. Like that?
Yes, harbor.
Good. Perfect. That sounded great. Okay. And how old were you when your mom fell into the water?
10.
Okay, that's great. I think it's really funny when you're young and parents make silly
Yeah.
decisions. Yeah. It's great because they're still not like really real people yet. Yeah, that's really funny.
It was spring, so she was with clothes on.
Yeah, good.
Guys?
Ilke, about your parents.
Yes. Yes, teacher. I have to speak about a funny story which was happened in my childhood.
So, no, if you're a parent, tell a funny anecdote about your kids, and if not, tell a funny anecdote about your parents.
No, I'm not a parent.
Okay.
I can say that when I was at the first day of my school, when I went to the school, it was very difficult for me to be alone at school without my family, and I tried to run from school many times, and it took so many. It took 2 or 3 weeks me learning me to be at school. I can't say anything which is interesting in my childhood.
Okay. What about your parents? Did your parents ever do anything funny or silly, or anything like that?
About my parents.
Yeah, your parents. Did they ever do anything funny or silly or anything like that?
maybe they have done many things, but I don't want or I can't speak about them.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right. And I think we're good. So, does anybody have any questions or comments on this page? Okay, let's go to the next page. And let's have Vitali, can you read the title and the words?
Vocabulary. Vocabulary. Puberty. Milestones. Step parents. Guidance. Values. Routine. Permission. Authoritarian. Siblings.
Authoritarian. Good. Siblings. Can you repeat siblings?
Siblings.
And then routines. Routines.
Routines.
Guidance.
Guidance. Guidance.
Step parents.
Step parents.
And puberty.
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 Yeah, good.
Okay.
And any questions about any of these words?
Yeah, could you say me what does it mean, permissive?
Could you tell me what permissive means?
Ah, okay.
Can you ask that one more time?
Could you tell me what permissive means?
Good. And who knows what permissive means? Any ideas?
Permissive, it's something that maybe parents can permit to their children to do, to give them the permission.
Okay, so when parents give their children permission? Yeah, I think that's good. I think when parents give their children permission to do lots of different things. Yeah. It's pretty much the opposite of authoritarian. Hopefully that makes sense. Any other questions?
Siblings. Siblings.
Okay. What does siblings mean?
Brothers.
Sister and brothers. Sister and brothers.
Oh, okay. I had forgotten. When a family, a sister, and if you have, when there is a sister and a brother, you can say that they are siblings.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Mr. Joe, you know the
Sorry, I did not hear you. Can you repeat your question?
No.
I'm sorry, my connection might be bad. I'm not sure. Can anybody else hear what he said?
No, I cannot.
Okay. Yeah, so I think your connection might be bad. Maybe if you write the question in the chat box. That might help. Any other questions here? Does anybody else have any other questions?
Yes, what does milestones mean?
Okay, does anybody know what a milestone is? Or what milestones are?
It's mean when something people can adjust their destination or age.
I think milestones is very important events.
Yeah, very important events.
Events.
Events in people's lives that they use to judge their progress towards goals, ages, different things. Yeah, so milestones, like a milestone could be graduating from college, a milestone would be getting married. So yeah, just big important events in people's lives.
What about puberty?
Puberty. Okay, what's puberty? Does anybody know?
Yeah, when you were a child and you are getting adult, how I can understand, or I think that it's age of maybe 17 or 18.
Yeah, it's actually even earlier than that. It's like probably starts as early as 12 and it goes until 18.
Okay. Teenagers.
Yeah. So, yeah, being a teenager, you're in puberty for sure. All right, and any other questions? All right, let's have Alexander. Can you make a sentence using values and siblings? Alexander, are you there?
Yes, I I tried to make a sentence.
So that could be an example. Can you read the example sentence?
Oddly, even though we are siblings, their values are vastly different.
Yeah, sorry. Even though we are siblings. Yeah. Does that help, maybe?
Not just nothing comes into my mind.
Okay. Can you choose a word and make a sentence using that word? So choose one of these words.
For example, authoritarian.
Uh-huh.
He grew up in a authoritarian family, or he grew up in a family with authoritarian parents.
Okay. Good. And so what happened? So like, yeah, maybe expand on that sentence. What happened after having grown up in an authoritarian family?
And so he hadn't learned to make proper decisions in his life.
Nice. Yeah, so he grew up in an authoritarian family, and so that's why he hasn't learned to make proper decisions in life. Really good. That's a great sentence. Nice job, Alexander.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's try this. Yeah. Yeah, let's try this. Artem, can you read the title and try the first one?
Yes, John, to reach a new blank, he just said his first word. Maybe milestone?
Mm-hmm.
John to reach a new milestone, I should change, yeah?
Yeah, we need to change to reach.
Okay. John reached, a new milestone. He just said his first word.
Yeah, we could even use the present progressive, but
okay.
not necessary.
I thought about it.
No, you're right. You were right. You could say John reached a new milestone. He just said his first word. But because it's something that just happened in the recent past, we could say John has reached a new milestone. And that'd be fine too. Either would work.
Okay.
Diana, what about the next one?
His parents tried values, but he bad to the bone.
All right, there should be a verb. Is.
But he's bad to the bone.
So how do we conjugate to try?
His parents were trying.
I don't think "we're trying" is the best answer.
His parents tried.
Yeah, that could work. His parents tried to teach him values, but he's bad to the bone. What if we started with right now?
Right now, try to teach him values, but he's bad to the bone.
So, because it's right now, we try the present progressive.
Okay, right now his parents has trying.
So how do we form the present progressive? It's the verb to be with the verb ing.
Okay. Right now, his parents are trying to teach him values, but it seems like he's back to the bone.
Yeah, good, exactly. Good. And what does bad to the bone mean? Does anybody know?
That he's bad from the beginning, from
Yeah.
the side of the person.
Uh-huh. It's like all the way through. He's bad all the way through. Good. And Julieta, what about the next one?
Are good for children. Routines are good for children. Doing the same things every day gives their lives structure.
Good. Well done. Good pronunciation, too. Ilkin, what about the next one?
Her parents too authoritarian.
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 Yeah, authoritarian.
Okay. They made her ask permission before doing anything.
Good. And what did you try?
They make her ask permission before doing anything.
Good. That was well done. Really good job. And Vitali, what about the next one?
Having siblings can be fun. My sisters and I always spend a lot of time playing together.
Perfect. Nicely done,
Yeah.
Vitali.
Yeah.
I think, was that the same one you did the last time?
Nope, it is a second one.
Ah, okay. But good. Yeah, really well done. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Teacher, I wrote my question, but I would like to ask again. He is bad to the bone. What is the definition?
Okay, and I forget who explained it the first time. Was it you, Diana? Can you explain bad to the bone?
Yes, it's someone that not have values, or the person is very bad from the beginning, or
Yeah.
from the inside of the person.
So bad to the bone, yeah, pretty much. It's all the way through. So is to the bone. Also, like, to your core.
Okay.
So somebody who's anything to the bone is like all the way through. Pretty much nothing else. Does that make sense?
Teacher, can we say he is very bad and we cannot change him? Bad to the bone?
Yeah. Yeah, he's bad to the bone. He's really bad. We can't change him. Yeah. Yeah. Any other questions? Okay. And so let's skip this for now. I know I like that one a lot, but let's go to another comic. All right. And let's have Yusuf, can you read the role of Calvin? And let's have Alexander, can you read the role of the dad?
Okay.
Okay. Dad, why do you my eyes shout when I sneeze? Alexander?
If your lids weren't closed, the force of the explosion would blow your eyeballs out and stretch the optic nerve. So your eyes would flop around and you'd have to point them with your hands to see anything.
Gross. How come you know so much?
It's all in the book. You get when you become a father.
Nice. You guys did a good job with your pronunciation. Yeah, Alexander, really nice job with explosion, weren't, optic nerve. Yeah, sounded like you did a good job. Does anybody have any questions about any of the words they use in this comic?
How come you know? I can't understand. How can you know, or how come you know?
How come is like slang for why. So how come? It's like, how did it become that, more or less? It's not a childish thing to say. Children maybe use that expression more. But how come? How come? It's why. Does that answer your question?
Okay, why you know? Why you know so much?
Why do you know so much?
Okay.
It's like, yeah, how did you... Yeah, like, how is it that you know so much? How come?
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay. And Artem, can you explain what's happening in this comic?
Could you tell me what is it sneeze first,
Okay.
please?
Does anybody know what it means to sneeze?
Etchi.
Yeah. Good.
Achoo.
That's a sneeze.
Sorry, I
Not
didn't understand. I didn't understand.
Okay, there's some really disgusting pictures online, sorry. So this is somebody sneezing. So she's about...
Yeah, thank you very much, I understood. Yeah, I understood. The little boy asked his father what would be if I sneeze, and he asked that your eyes would be blow off, and you will have your eyes in your hands. How I understood, maybe it's not exactly, but something like that.
Yeah. And so... I guess, what is the dad doing? So why is this maybe funny?
Yeah.
Do you think that's what would really happen? Would you have your eyeballs in your hands and would you like point them at things to see them? Is that what would happen? Or is the dad kind of telling stories?
I think he's just joking. He's just pranking his son.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's not true, of course.
And I think that's probably pretty accurate. And yeah, good. I think we're good there. And maybe, Diana, did your parents ever play tricks on you when you were a kid, or like tell you things that weren't necessarily true?
Yes. I remember that my mother gave me a red I don't know, it is a red fruit juice. And when I to drink, she told me the blood. The blood
Okay.
necessary.
I actually didn't hear you. Can you repeat that? I only heard the beginning.
Yes. My mother prepares in that time a strawberry juice. When I didn't want to drink the juice, she told me that was necessary because the juice gave me the blood necessary to live. So the juice became in blood.
Nice. The juice.
Because it was red.
That's awesome. That's hilarious. Good. I think that's a good one. What about you, Juliet? Did your parents ever tell you stories to make you do things or to get you to believe in things?
My house has a garden, and so when it was late at night, they turn off the light to let me got me inside the house, and they say that there was the wolf, and so they turn off the light so the wolf cannot see the door. Could not see the door.
Wow. Lights, so the wolf. That sounds terrifying.
Well, I wasn't terrified.
You weren't scared?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, it's a good story though. All right. And does anybody have any questions or comments on this page? Okay. Let's go on and go do something else. Let's try dialogue. Ilkin, can you read the role of the mother?
Yes, okay, but I'm a man. I would like. Okay. I have to read?
Yeah.
You want to do something fun with your daughter? Talk about what you will do that afternoon.
Good. And Vitali, can you read the role of the daughter?
Yeah. Your mom wants to do something fun. You were planning on doing your homework, but it might be fun to hang out with your mom, maybe.
Good. And let's start with Ilkin. Can you start us off? What would the mother say?
Okay. Okay, my daughter. Can you do anything which is very funny? I want to laugh. I want to lose my stress.
I want to, maybe like I want a stress release. We wouldn't.
I want, yes, I want stress release. Can you do anything?
Okay.
I believe in you. I know you are a capable daughter.
Okay, Vitali, how would you answer?
Okay, mommy. Just find some old woman. Okay, just find some old woman. Parking your car around them.
Park your car near them?
Near them. And when I came around you, you must scream.
When I come,
When I come, you must scream like that. Consequences? Like that. Hey kid, do you want some candy?
do you want some candy?
And
Okay.
I just go into your car and we drive away.
And we will drive away. Okay. That sounds terrible, but okay. Yeah. So you might maybe. So park your car near them, and when I come around, you, because they have to or need to, and then we just say scream. You need to scream, "Hey kid, do you want some candy?" No, go into your car and we will drive away. All right. Yeah, Alexander, if you're the mother, how would you respond?
My daughter is crazy.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be perfect, Alexander.
Okay, honey, should I go and buy some candies?
Okay, so maybe should I go buy some candies? That's good. Artem, how would you respond?
Yeah, I suppose that you're very audacity woman. Audacity. Do you know this word? Audacity.
Audacious.
Audacious. Yeah. Thank you. A woman, because you can be arrested by police when this old woman called them.
Yeah, when this old woman calls them. Yeah.
What does it mean? Audacious?
Audacious. Artem, what does audacious mean?
I don't know how to explain it, but if you know that something is dangerous and you're anyway doing it, you're audacious person.
Mm-hmm.
Daring? Yes, understood. Daring?
Yeah, it's kind of like daring.
Okay.
Yeah. And for sure, that would be maybe a terrible idea. Diana, how would you respond if you're the mother?
Um, I think I won't be arrested by the police.
You think you will be arrested by the police?
No, I won't.
Okay, in that case, we're negating think. How would we do that?
I think I will not, or I will not.
So what?
I wouldn't.
Not quite. What's missing here?
I don't think.
I don't think. So whenever we say think, it's followed by positive. We need to put don't in front of think if we're negating it. So I think I will be arrested. We never say I think I will not be. So think it's always followed by positive. So before think, we'd say I don't think.
Okay.
So we think something and we don't think something, but we don't think a negative. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And Julieta, how would you answer?
Mom, I was joking because I wanted to see if you will say yes, but we can go somewhere else. Maybe we can go to see a movie.
Okay. Else. Yes. Good answer. Was it taking it back into reality a little bit? Ilkin, how would you respond?
Maybe we can join. No, it's not possible to join. To go to see a movie. I think our police is very strong, or and they will know our how can I say, accusation, or our bad moods. How can I say, which is forbidden by the law. How can I? Okay, they will know our crimes.
Okay. So that would be good if they did in fact do this prank. But I think the daughter was saying she was just joking about the prank. She just wants to go to a movie instead of, pulling off the prank on the poor old lady. Does that make sense, Ilkin?
Okay, it's not a crime, okay, to go to the movie.
No, it's not. So yeah, do you want to go to the movie maybe instead of pulling off this crime or this prank?
Yes, we can go to the movie.
Okay, good. And
it's a good idea.
A good idea. Hey, Vitali, how would you respond?
It's boring. Let I just go to the bed and fall asleep like a normal, regular kid.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we could say I might as well go to bed.
Might as well.
I might as well. Okay. Nice, well done. And maybe Alexander, last line, how would you respond as the mother?
Are you crazy, honey? It's just a noon.
It's only the afternoon.
Yeah, the afternoon.
Nice. Okay. All right. Yeah, we've got some life in this. Artem, how would you respond?
Okay, I think that we should go to a horror film. It will be very interesting for both of us. Or how to tell it right?
That works. It'll be interesting for
Yeah.
both of us.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And Diana, how would you respond?
No, I think it's a. I think I told you that I would like to do something fun today, so I prefer to see a comic movie.
Okay, maybe we would just use the modal. I would prefer to watch
What?
a comedy. You could also say to see. I would prefer to see a comedy. That'd be good. All right, Julieta, how would you respond?
Okay, we can go to see the comedy with Jim Carrey. Mm. And then we can go to eat.
Nice. Good. I think that sounds great. All right, and we are just about out of time. Does anybody have any last questions before we finish up?
No.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming into class. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon, and have a really good day.
Thank you too, Joshua. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Joshua.